In this tutorial, we are going to animate several effects that will create a rainy environment. We have two layers here, an overlay and an underlay. We now add another layer and name it Reflection. We unlock the overlay and select the symbol and copy it using Ctrl+C. We then go to the reflection layer and paste the symbol in place using Ctrl+Shift+V. We now lock and hide the overlay layer using the free transform tool, the shortcut for which is Q. We rotate the symbol that's on the reflection layer as seen in the video. Then using the arrow keys on the keyboard, we move the symbol down and unhide the overlay layer. We then adjust the reflection symbol as seen in the video. We right-click on the symbol and choose Duplicate Symbol from the drop-down menu and we call it Reflection. We right-click on the symbol again and go to Transform in the main menu and choose Flip Horizontal. This will flip our reflection symbol as you can see in the video. We now double-click and enter the symbol and break the symbol to modify it. The shortcut we use for that is Ctrl+B. We keep using Ctrl+B until the entire symbol is selected as seen in the video. Now we erase some parts of the background using the eraser tool. Please see the video for which parts to erase. We come out of the symbol by clicking the Scene 1 tab and adjust the reflection symbol as seen in the video. We now select the symbol and go to Color Effects, which is in Properties, Object. We click on None option and from the drop-down menu we select Alpha. We set the alpha at 16%. By reducing the alpha value, the reflection looks much more natural. We are now going to animate raindrops hitting hard surface, so we call them Rain Hits. We add a layer and call it Rain Hit. Now using the brush tool, we draw an oval on the road scene in the background. We select our drawing and convert it into a symbol using F8 and we name it Rain Hit. We enter the symbol by double-clicking it. We select the drawing and scale it down using the Scale and Rotate tool. The shortcut is Ctrl+Alt+S. We scale it down to 80%. We now add a blank keyframe on frame 2 using F7 and we turn on the onion skin switch. Please see the video to locate the switch. Then using the brush tool, we draw another oval but a bigger one on this keyframe. We add another blank keyframe using F7. And just like we did before, we draw keys for the rain hit disappearing. We've added 5 drawings and one is a blank keyframe on frame 6 to end our animation. We've also extended our timeline till frame 25 using F5. We exit the symbol and we select our rain hit symbol and convert it into a symbol again and we name it Multiple Hits. We double click the symbol to enter it. Here we extend our timeline till frame 25 by selecting it and adding frames by using F5. We now copy our symbol using Ctrl+C, add a new layer and paste the symbol on this layer using Ctrl+V. We lock layer 1 and move the new symbol to see it clearly. We right-click on this new symbol, choose Duplicate Symbol from the drop-down menu and we name it Rain Hit 1. We now use the same process to create more symbols. We copy and paste the symbols on a new layer and duplicate them. We are now done creating 5 symbols on 5 layers. A quick preview shows us that all the symbols play at the same time. So we need to change the timing of the 4 symbols so that they don't play at the same time and they seem to play randomly. So we select the symbol on layer 6, double click to enter it, select all the frames as seen in the video and drag them to the right so that the first keyframe will be placed on frame 5. Please follow the video for this. We then exit the symbol and lock the layer 6. Next we enter the symbol on layer 7. We select all the frames here and drag them to frame 10 so that the animation here will play from the 10th frame. Using the same process, we do this with the remaining two symbols and make them play from frame 15 and 20 as seen in the video. Now we select all the symbols and drag them outside the staging area as seen in the video. We place them one below the other. We now copy the first symbol and paste it on the work area using Ctrl V as seen in the video. Now holding down the Alt key, we make copies of this symbol and place them at random on the road scene in the background and on the pavement as seen in the video. In the same way, we do this with the other symbols as well. We place some of these symbols on the roof of the bus stop seen in the background. Once this is done, we exit the symbol and by pressing the Enter key, we can see that the rain hits are playing at random. We add a new layer and using the brush tool, we draw a foggy shape as seen in the video. Then using the line tool, we make sure that the outline of the shape is totally closed so we can use the bucket to fill it. Then using the shortcut key K, we fill the shape with white as seen in the video. After filling the shape, we delete the outlines. We convert this shape into a symbol by using F8 key and name it fog. We scale our symbol up to 200% using the scale and rotate tool. The shortcut is Ctrl-Alt-S. We move it to the right of the screen so that the left side of the symbol matches with the edge of the screen as seen in the video. We now go to Alpha option. It's in Properties, Objects, Color Effects. We set the alpha at 13%. We also add a bit blur to the fog symbol. We make some changes to the alpha and increase it a bit. We again convert this to a symbol using F8. We name it Fog1. We enter the symbol and extend our timeline to frame 300 by selecting it and using F5 to add frames. We add a keyframe on frame 300 using F6 and using the arrow keys we move the fog symbol to the left. We select some frames in between as seen in the video and choose Create Classic Tween from the drop-down menu. We now add a layer under the overlay and copy our fog symbol to this layer. We then scale it down to add some depth of field to our environment. Looking back, we added 3 elements to this environment: reflection, rain hits, and fog. You can go ahead and experiment with more elements you can think of and add them to your environment. We have also added rain and lightning animation to this environment. We have taken the same animation that we had done in earlier tutorials and reused them here. Let's look at our animated environment now. All the elements add up nicely. Hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thanks for watching.